Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. In yesterday's video we continued exploring Kal'Hirol and finished the day by defeating this lava golem thing that I think Sigrun is underneath, so yeah. Anyway, in today's video I think we're gonna potentially finish Kal'Hirol because the quest markers are right there and I don't think we're that far away, so let's get started. Oh. Well, maybe that means boss fight's coming. Another boss fight, because that was kind of a boss fight anyway. Tangent. Oh. There's tentacles. Maybe.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
I don't quite... Alright, well, let's try this again.
Destroy the thief.
Not really, but sorry, I'm trying to remember my buttons. Okay. That was weird. Just gonna put it out there that was weird. Okay, this is a little bit. All right, let's try and do a group, kind of. All right, maybe not. Very strange. I mean, I guess it's not strange that they're here. It's just more like they're, I don't know. Well, I guess it's not strange because they're tentacles and they're all wiggly and just jumping up all over the place. So no, it's just me who's strange. Okay, so there's chains and more tentacle thingies.
People have described brood mothers to me, but words don't do them justice.
That doesn't look... Oh no, now I see it. There's the upper body. Ugh, brood mothers. Yuck. Okay, well let's drop the chain. Oh, okay, so we're gonna drop this on them. Well, that makes killing them a whole lot easier, I think. Oh, they're little tentacles. Okay, now I kind of get it now. These tentacles is what we're fighting instead of the actual brood mothers. Well, while they're wiggly and annoying, they're less annoying than a brood mother fight, I think.
Time for some fun.
Although I didn't remember it being that terrible in Origins, but it was gross. I remember it being gross. Okay, chain number 2. Oh.
We did it. If the rest of the Legion were alive, I know they would honor you in some way.
Like being honored with gifts of gold. Well, no. I'm sorry so many had to die to kill these broodmothers.
I used to wish I could get away from the others. Now I'm all alone and I just want them back. Silly, isn't it? What's curious is that we seem to be caught between two factions of Darkspawn. I've never heard of such a thing. The Darkspawn are by nature vicious, and they have always fought amongst each other. But for there to be two organized factions, this is something else.
Yeah, I noticed that too, and it is a bit worrying. And I don't think we're going to be lucky enough that they wipe each other out. We don't have that kind of luck, Edward.
Good. It's not just me then. Something has changed in the Darkspawn, and I don't think I like it. Well, it's something to ponder. Especially when you need to be reminded that impending doom is always right around the corner.
What will you do now, Sigrun?
Oh, I'll probably disappear into the bowels of the deep roads, never to be seen again. One good thing about the deep roads is that you never run out of Darkspawn to fight.
Well, perhaps you would consider coming with me. Maybe she can come be a Grey Warden? I mean, that's kind of her thing with the Legion of the Dead. You'll die eventually from it.
Go? With you? But that would go against my vow, and my plan to disappear into the deep, unmourned, and forgotten.
Well, you can do that just later. How about that? I'm looking for Grey Wardens. Please join us.
Be a Grey Warden? Is that allowed? Can you be both part of the Legion and a Grey Warden?
Why not? Yeah, you're still fighting Darkspawn, and you'll likely die in doing so. If you survive the joining, you deserve it. Now let's go with the first one. You will still fight the Darkspawn and die doing so. So technically, you won't be breaking your vow.
And I'd be more effective at killing the Darkspawn, won't I? Ha! How does one say no to this?
You don't.
I will follow you. You seem an all right sort, and I'll be better off with you at my back than alone. Let's go then. The Darkspawn await.
Oh, I like you so much better than Ogren. Savior of Kal'Hirol. Woohoo! Quest updated. Sigrun, that's not the one Oh, I guess I finished the quest. Hang on. Main plot. Last of the Legion. You found a pit of broodmothers in Kal'Hirol and destroyed them along with the Darkspawn army they were birthing. Kal'Hirol has been cleansed of the Darkspawn corruption. Lovely. So Sigrun's joining. Sigrun agreed to become a Grey Warden. Speak to Seneschal Varel to begin the joining ritual. Well, that's great. Ogren approves. And Sigrun approves. Ogren's not even here and he approves of her. So let's double check that we've got everything we need out of here. And try to find the exit. Where is the exit? Okay, I did find the exit finally. I kept running past it like the brilliant person that I am. So I think that we should head back to Vigil's Keep and turn in some quests there before we head back to Amaranthine, maybe. So that's my plan, and we'll see if that's what actually happens. Oh, guess we're gonna stop first.
Kal'Hirol lost! The lost is lost! Lost!
Mother, be calm.
Calm, yes. Once I was calm. Once Mother listened to the beautiful call, felt it wash over her and inside her, and she was calm. But now there is no calm. The Father took that away, and now he takes away Kal'Hirol. My poor pets in Kal'Hirol. The Father knew I would send them against him. The Father feared. Kal'Hirol is gone, but the Mother still has her tricks. Many, many tricks.
But what will the mother do?
Do? I will laugh. And then I will wait.
Well, that was awful. So where are we? We're at an abandoned farm right now. And that was the mother. And surprise, she's a broodmother. Oh, wait, who are you? Bunch of bandits? Really? There are darkspawn still coming out of the earth and you want to attack us. Attack farmers? What is wrong with you people? Alright, let me assault. It sounds so wrong. Let me assault him. It sounds so inappropriate, but whatever, it's fine.
Let's get started.
Oh, that guy's dead finally. And let's go work on the range. Let's do some grievous insults.
As you wish. Let's get started.
Oh, my god's done. Oh well.
Me or do you actually think you have a shot?
Thank you, kind sir. Take this pouch of coins in return. But now I'm off to Vigil's Keep.
Wow, 15 gold. Quest updated. Trade must flow. The rescued merchant Lilith has agreed to vend her wares at the keep. Search for more merchants for the Vigil. There's so many random quests that I just can't keep track of them all, but it's okay. So let's loot like the 3 guys and look around here before we head back to the Vigil.
This should be easy enough.
No, I didn't mean close. Oh, I guess that's the world map, and Everywhere I go, it's the world map. Well, I guess we're done. Oh, can I get in a house? Nope. Okay, we're done. Yeah, that mother was a little... So the mother seems to be a brood mother. And she's mad that we killed her pets in Kal'Hirol. But she thinks... it sounds like she thinks somebody else did it. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, there are quests galore here right now. Let's see. We have Voldrick, Private, and the elemental requirements. That was... Yeah, the iron ore and stuff. Okay, let's talk to Heren first.
You're back. You need anything?
Yes, I found an ore deposit for you.
Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron. Very high quality.
Armor and weapons could be made with this. I'll just get to it then. No one appreciates.
I appreciate you. Don't be so grumpy. I'll talk to you next. How about that?
Psst. Psst. Warden.
Oh, dear maker, what is it, Wade? Did you want to talk with me, Wade?
Haren is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common.
No, I do certainly appreciate fine weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
Oh, nothing. Remember, fantastical materials.
Okay. All right, a master's work. Let's see. The armorsmith Wade promised that we would make something special if you can find unique materials to work with. I must have already found some.
Yes, Commander?
I found this golem shell in Kal'Hirol.
Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait.
Okay. So, Golem's Might. Wade has given you a list of materials he needs to work with the golem shell. Wool padding, Master Lyrium potion, pure iron, and blood lotus. It's the codex update. What a day. First, I'll need some wool padding. Working with golem shells can chafe, don't you know? Second, a lyrium potion made by a master to ensure the soul that once inhabited this armor is washed away for good. You wouldn't want the golem coming back, would you? Also, some pure iron, pure mind you, no imperfections at all, and a packet of ground blood lotus. Maybe some soup? No. So that's materials I need for working with golem shells. That's very funny. What does Lilith have to say?
Do you remember me? The merchant from the road. I've made a deal with your Mistress Wolsey to provide some new stock for the other merchants here. Make her bless you, sir.
That's it?
Yes, Commander?
Okay, well, let's talk to more people. Well, several more people. So, hello, Voldrick.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
Okay. What, you need more money? Well, okay, obviously, please go on.
The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, in your travels...
Oh, let's see. If I find you this granite, will this be the end of it? Yeah, it's a little snarky. I haven't come across any, but I'll keep an eye out for it.
I'll be here. Don't tarry too long. Got a wall to rebuild.
What is built endures? Voldrick says nothing but granite will do to rebuild the keep's walls. You have to find some granite deposits for him. I mean, like... The walls are kind of there. What do I know?
How do the Templars always find you, Anders?
Incredibly angry. That's how they find me.
There must be some trick to it, surely.
They began recruiting women. The male Templars never stopped to ask for directions.
You're impossible to talk to.
I do my best.
That's awful. Okay, then we have Dworkin Glavonek.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
Yeah, you're the one who blew up the Darkspawn, right?
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Did you invent these explosions? I wasn't expecting dwarves at the Vigil. Did you invent these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Kunari who perfected the art. That just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
Well, is there any way I can help with your crazy experiments?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
Well, you're in luck. I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Yeah, your brother is right. You're no use to anyone if you're dead.
Fine. We'll be safe. Happy now, Voldrick? Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Okay, quest updated. Dworkin needs lyrium sand for his explosives. Find some for him. Well, I did. And he gave me some Dworkin's, quote, safe explosives.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
Yeah, there was another question. I found this tablet in Kal'Hirol. Could you look at it?
Aye, Commander. Voldrick, come over here. Well, I'll be.
We need to send this home, brother. Orzammar must know how the casteless of Kal'Hirol acquitted themselves in their final hours.
Casteless bearing arms. Oh, that'll go over well.
Those casteless are heroes. It must be recorded by the Shaperate. Thank you, Commander. We'll see this is delivered into the right hands.
Great. You delivered the stone tablet to Dworkin and Voldrick. They promised to return it to Orzammar's Shaperate. That's actually really good. I'm glad about that. And more level ups. All right. Now, I imagine this woman here, Sergeant Maverleys, wants me to go back into the basement again, but I don't want to do that right now. I would rather talk to Private here.
Seneschal Viril has been looking for you. Please go to the throne room.
Are there any messages for me?
Just give me a moment.
She's always so stressed out. A day in court. More quests. I know I was really excited to get more quests again, but I mean, look at all of these. This is a little, I'm a little overwhelmed. But anyway, a day in court. Viril is waiting for you to make some important decisions at court. Go to the throne room as soon as you can. Well, I have some time left, so let's quick save and go do that.
Where is he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You're not gonna pull the moss over my eyes. Ogren, get your hairy ass down here.
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
Didn't you say it would be... hot?
We were role-playing.
Oh, no. I'm not listening. Well, yeah, this is getting awkward. Can I leave now?
See, you're making my boss uncomfortable.
You'd think your friends would have developed an immunity to embarrassment by now.
Look, I didn't sign up on a whim, alright? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing.
I don't know. I mean, like, he is right. He is good at killing. Let's try that.
He's always been good at killing. That and making absolutely nug-brain decisions. You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsie, I finally got the old conquer on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
Aren't you just gonna go after her?
I'd just end up being hit. She's a tiny thing, but packs a surprising wallop. And in this mood, she'd go straight for my danglers. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
Well, don't you understand why? Okay, let's see. Ogren survived the joining. Felsie arrived at Vigil's keep demanding to see Ogren. Their conversation ended poorly. Yeah, I mean, Ogren, you're kind of being a horrible father. Okay, Ogren, the family man. Felsie, the mother of Ogren's child, showed up at Vigil's keep, the indignant that Ogren abandoned his familial responsibilities to join the Wardens. Ogren didn't want to talk about the encounter much, but he eventually might confide in a friend. Okay, well, that was really awkward. But let's talk to other people first, maybe?
You are gonna pay me, right? For all that arse whooping I do for you?
Well, yeah, you'll get a stipend, I guess, if the nobles pay their dues.
A stipend? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's a stipend?
It's the money we pay you.
Money? Now there's a word I understand. What an arrangement. You feed me and I get to take my frustrations out on the Darkspawn. Anyway, can I have a pony?
What? Are you serious?
Nah, it's okay. I know you think I'm just... Bronca used to collect these little horse statues. Whoa, everything's spinning. And you're very shiny. Gonna go sit down now.
Okay, we're plus 44. Let's talk to him one more time, I guess.
Need something pummeled?
Nope.
Just say the word.
Okay, well, Nathaniel wants to talk to us, the Howe family, so let's do that real quick.
You know, I'm actually not the first Howe to be a Grey Warden.
Oh, well, it sounds like you're carrying on the family tradition, then?
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Wait a minute, I thought there was a codex entry that the grandfather betrayed Ferelden and sided with Orlais? Oh, maybe I have his whole family tree mixed up, but whatever, we'll just go with it. Many good men and women die after the joining, so maybe he died?
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
Well, the only shame was probably your father's, because your father was awful.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. You know, my grandfather had a bow passed down from his grandfather. I wonder if it's still around. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Okay, +8 for Nathaniel. We're doing really good with everybody. Let's talk to him one more time.
I don't think we should dally here.
Oh, and Anders has more. Save again. What is... I don't remember this being here. But, whatever.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
I mean, I guess he probably might go back to court, but... Yeah, once you're a warden, there is no going back. But if I didn't have to be a warden... I don't know. I mean, he might leave and go help out elsewhere instead of staying at court. I don't feel like Edward's the guy who's going to sit on a throne and just rule from it. I think he's a doer instead of just using his words. He can let Honora do that. So, yeah, I think I'd leave because there's plenty to do elsewhere.
That's what I thought. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
7 escape attempts?
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
You had a cat?
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Why poor Mr. Wiggums?
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. Oh, I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the fade.
So that's 2 cats that have been possessed by demons. So they've each mentioned a gift, and he mentioned he being ogre mentioned a toy pony. I couldn't find one in my inventory, but I do have a cat in my inventory that I thought maybe I could give to Anders, and let's see what happens when I do that.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. He looks like Mr. Wiggums. Oh, but I don't know if I should keep him. We got into some dangerous scraps.
Well then, why doesn't he just stay in the keep? He doesn't have to come with us.
I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
Sir Pounce-a-lot. Okay, let's see. Anders's update. Takes great pride in his appearance. Oh, the Warden Commander gave Anders a kitten as a gift. Anders stowed the kitten, Sir Pounce-a-lot, in the folds of his robes. Oh, wow, he really approved of that one. Great. And then Nathaniel mentioned his grandfather's bow or something like that. And I know I picked up one of those. I picked up that. Okay, how bow. There we go.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
Well, now it's your bow.
Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Wow, +16. Dang, I'm just clocking up all sorts of rep all of a sudden. Okay, and then I received an item, so yeah, I was wondering, did he put that on? So I got the old other bow back, the Antivan longbow. Wow, tier 9. That's a pretty nice bow there, Nathaniel. I do want to talk to Sigrun and click on the cast to see if I can get anything else from Ogrim, but I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. So we'll talk to more of our companions, and then we'll talk to our Seneschal and go from there. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Awakening video.